Good morning. If you're new around here, I'm Cory.
And I'm Wallace.
And we are in Singapore at the moment. So we're going to go get some breakfast. We just arrived last night. We both totally crashed.
Slept for 11 hours to recover
I'm
from the
still
jet
going to
lag.
be jet lagged because I woke up at like 2 in the morning and could not get back to sleep. But yeah, so we're going to go find a place for breakfast.
We're just on our way to breakfast this morning. We just found a little spot we're going to try out that's got some gluten-free options. And walking through Singapore, even though it's a fairly bustling, busy city, it's very green, I've noticed, compared to Vancouver. And even though it's busy, crossing the road here isn't putting your life at risk like it is in Thailand or in
To be fair,
Vietnam.
This place is operated a lot more like Canada and the US. So
Yeah, that is true. That is very true. Oh,
and
wow.
the prices reflect that.
Okay.
Oh,
Look at that building. That is
That's next level.
way cool.
Singapore reminds me a lot of Vancouver. It's a very green, very clean city. This is our first time actually being here and like walking around, but it seems very similar to Vancouver.
We've come to a little restaurant called Carrot Sticks. Cute little cafe type restaurant, and yeah, we came here because they've got a bunch of gluten-free options. So we'll have a look and see how this goes. So we both ordered the shakshuka. It comes with sourdough toast. Cory's opted for a no toast today, even though they do have a gluten-free sourdough toast option. So it comes with the toast, some tahini on the side, some olives, some shallot, and shakshuka itself is basically eggs baked in a tomato sauce that's got tomatoes, onions, peppers, some cilantro on top, and Moroccan spices, and it is just delicious, hot and hearty, and very, very tasty. Super flavorful, hot and hearty, delicious.
You're currently in a 7-Eleven, and the 7-Elevens here look so much different because it's like a convenience store plus. But here, like you can see, cheesecake.
They have all these prepared food options.
Curry chicken, kimchi fried rice.
Like this
It all looks pretty good.
This one's like a Japanese pork cutlet or chicken cutlet curry.
Yeah.
And then they even have a microwave here to reheat it. So yeah, apparently eating out of 7-Elevens is a pretty popular thing when you're overseas. So we're gonna probably give it a try at some point. Pony eateries.
Yeah.
Lots of them.
Yeah. We're just wandering around after breakfast. Wallace is really happy because he's found quite a few things that he wants to try while we're here.
We just finished breakfast and now we were going to wander into Chinatown just for a quick gander, but we just stumbled across the Amoy Street Food Center. So this is the first hawker center we've encountered since we got here last night. We'll take a look and just see what options are available. Probably not a lot, it's a little early in the morning, so a lot of it is probably still closed. What do you think?
There's not going to be a lot of options for me, but when I do find options, it's going to be pretty cool. I love eating like a local. It's one thing I'm going to really miss being able to do, but I'll try my best.
Yeah, gluten-free and vegetarian together can be kind of difficult, but we'll try our best and we'll see what we come up with.
Yeah.
So I thought we were done wandering, but it turns out there's more upstairs. So let's go wander up there. One thing to note is all of these places take cash only because we just got in last night. I haven't been to a bank machine yet to actually get any cash. So at the moment we can't buy anything until we find the bank machine, but I can tell you, it smells pretty tasty in here. We finally found the end of it. Looks like this is it. All right, we'll go find Cory and continue wandering. So, I'm standing here in front of an orange juice vending machine that literally juices oranges right in front of you. What's blowing my mind is it's $2 for a cup, and it's 4 oranges in each cup. Back home, you can't even buy 4 oranges for $2. Like, it costs a lot more than that. So
I think it's $4 an orange at home.
Closer to that, so yeah, that's where we're from. That's not a bad price. We're just wandering around Chinatown. Just met a nice fellow by the name of Tom from Germany that we just chatted with, and stopped at the point here. And there's this place here, Kaya Toast, and Kaya Toast is basically a very traditional Singaporean breakfast food. So we're gonna jump inside and maybe give this a try. So we've got our food. We've got an iced lemon honey drink, which is looking very refreshing because it's very hot out. It's 28 Celsius out today. And then this is Kaya Toast, which is a traditional Singaporean breakfast food, and it's dropped it here. And it's toast with butter and a coconut spread of some sort. I'm not exactly sure what that is, but we'll give that a try. Oh, that's really interesting. It's very, very light and sweet. The butter slab is actually cold, so it's just a bit of a different temperature on the inside, but that's really tasty. Across the street from us right now in Chinatown is the Buddha Tooth Relic Temple. Apparently it's a pretty big deal and is very revered, hence why they built a temple around it. Buddha Tooth Relic Temple was free to enter, so we are going to go wander in and take a quick look. The only thing is, because Cory's wearing a sleeveless top, they provide shawls to wrap around your shoulders or to cover your legs if you're wearing shorts that are too short. So we're just going to go in and take a quick look around. So they do these offerings where you put coins into each of these bowls that are lined up all the way around the temple. It is very beautiful in here. Really intricate carvings and tile work on the roof. Okay, so we're at this Chinatown complex, which looks like just a big open-air market. Gonna wander inside and have a quick look around. It looks like just a street market type of scenario. A lot of vendors selling various cheap goods. Oh, it's big. There is a basement as well. And downstairs looks like an actual market. There's a wet market, looks like veggies and fruits, and I'm guessing there's going to be meat and fish vendors down there as well.
Yeah. Wallace is really happy because we found a couple of rongs already. Or no, hawker centers, that's okay.
Yeah, hawker centers.
At the moment we're wandering through a Chinese market.
Yeah, this is Chinatown, so this is the basement of the market, and it's just a wet market. You can see behind me, it's fish
I don't have
and meat vendors, but it kind of smells. And Cory's wearing open-toed shoes, so we're not going to wander into there because it gets kind of gross.
One of the things that we really like to do when we get to a new country is kind of take a few days and wander around and just get to know at least the city that we're in. So that's what we're doing today.
And since the basement was food market, or wet market, which we don't really need, ground floor is all goods, which we don't need. We're now on the second floor, which is all the food stalls. So I'm going to turn this around and show you guys what that looks like. So it's just another big hawker center. Lots of delicious looking food. Lots of delicious smelling food for that matter. And just very busy. So this is Hawker Chan, formerly known as Liao Fan Hong Kong soy sauce chicken rice and noodle. And they were the world's first hawker stall to be awarded a Michelin star back in, I believe, 2016. And the smells coming from it and the food in front looks amazing. And even though it's early, there's already a line forming for this place. So definitely be coming back here later on.
We decided to go for an early dinner slash
Late lunch.
lunch. We may or may not eat here later on today, but this is a Thai restaurant and it has a gluten-free menu, so we're gonna go check it out. It is super quiet in here, which usually we don't do restaurants when it's this quiet, but we also know that there's good reviews on this one and it's an odd time.
Yeah, it's a very odd time. It's what, like 3:30 in the
No,
afternoon?
3 o'clock or
right now?
something?
Yeah, 3:30 in the afternoon. It's in between that lunch and dinner time. There was a couple other gluten-free restaurants that we had looked at, but one only opened from 11 to 3, so we missed that. Another one doesn't open until 5 until 10 p.m. for dinner. So this is kind of that in-between spot.
So we forgot we were in Singapore, so when we ordered water, she brought out bottled water. One of the pro tips is that you ask for tap water, and then you don't have to pay. Tap water in Singapore is safe to drink. I got pad thai. They offer chicken or beef, or no, sorry, chicken or prawns. I went prawns, and it looks good. That really isn't any pad thai I've ever had in Thailand, so
High praise.
really good.
Awesome.
You taste the tamarind, you taste the sauces. I'm terrible at food reviews, so I'm learning.
All right. Well, we're gonna finish this and then keep going.
What'd you get?
I got pad see ew, which is basically these flat rice noodles with like a soy sauce. Usually it would be served with beef. They offer chicken or pork, so I went with pork. And then there's Chinese broccoli or gaihan in here as well. And yeah, it's a fairly simple thing. There's some egg in there as well. Just something different. I didn't really feel like doing pad thai today, which was the other thing I was thinking of doing, and which is what Cory got. So let's see how this is. That's really tasty, actually. They got a good char flavor on the noodles, so they must be running a really hot wok, like you're supposed to when you're stir frying stuff like this.
We caved and got some mango sticky rice. It's one of our favorite desserts, especially when we're in Thailand, because the mangoes are so ripe there. And this mango was amazing. Interesting. The rice is warm, which I was not expecting. So that kind of throws off the flavor a little, but the mango is perfect. And the sauce is just sweetened with coconut milk, right?
No, it's usually just coconut milk and sugar.
Yeah, it's good. It's sugary. Of course it's good.
From Canada, we're fairly conscious about using plastic bags and disposable plastic. The government's banned single-use plastics in a lot of jurisdictions in Canada. When you're in Asia, not so much. I just went to a little Chinese bakery and got 3 little items, and each one came in its own little tiny plastic bag. Bottled water is everywhere. Try as you might, you really can't avoid it.
The hotel we're staying at is the 21 Carpenter, located at, no big surprise, 21 Carpenter Street. And that's this building here. And the building itself, the old building, is a historic building. It was built around the turn of the century and was a Chinese remittance house where Chinese migrant workers would go to send money back home to China. The hotel's been fully renovated and it was built in 2013. Oh, sorry, 2023. And if you look up, attached to the top of the hotel, they've built a new extension that goes up and gives this hotel 9 floors in total. It's a cute little seating area here at the front. It's a fairly small lobby. There's a restaurant here off to the left. And then the main reception area is here. Cool little seating area. And a big skylight that looks up to the, I think that's the 3rd floor garden terrace outside, which is where we're gonna go. So we're gonna take the elevator up to the 3rd floor, which is the garden terrace. It's a nice little outdoor terrace. Lots of tropical plants. Nice seating area here. And then I believe if we look down, that'll be the lobby below us. Pretty comfortable spot to sit, enjoy a book and a drink or a cup of coffee. What do you think?
It's really cute.
We're on the 9th floor now, where we've got a rooftop infinity pool. So there's a little lounge area here.
They have a kitchen here. I'm not sure what the deal is with that. Maybe they serve while people are up here, but
Yeah, when I was
it's
up here yesterday, there was people sitting and there was actually an employee here serving drinks.
Okay.
So yeah, I don't know. It's currently closed from the looks of it, but you've got this little sitting area. They've even got some water laid out and then a little glass door separating us, and now we're outside. And you've got this beautiful little infinity pool. It's, when I say little, I mean little. It's, I believe, 11 meters long. No, 11, yeah, maybe 11 meters long. But the cool thing is, sitting out here on the rooftop pool, you've got a view of the Marina Bay Sands and downtown there. So it's not a half bad view. And then just over there, you've got some towels, showers, bathrooms. That's pretty much it. Fairly straightforward. We're on the 8th floor, room 805, and they have these really cute little cardboard key cards. So they're disposable, and apparently you get to keep them as a souvenir. Not that we're gonna need that. So anyways, welcome to our room. It's cute little space, as you can see here. When you walk in immediately to the right, we've got this bathroom, sliding door, and yeah, big mirror, sink, some toiletries there, towels. It's got one of the cool Japanese style bidet toilets, which is kind of neat, and a nice shower area with both the handheld as well as a rainfall shower.
And over here, just after you walk in the door, got a really big closet if you wanted to unpack. We're only here for 4 nights, so we're not going to bother.
You can get your suitcase in there if you wanted to.
The drawer, they've got hairbrush.
I think those are attachments.
Yep. It looks like it's a hairdryer.
Yeah, those are the attachments, and then that is a Dyson hairdryer, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, it is. Wow.
Fancy.
And a safe, which is always helpful.
Some hangers. Corey's taken over the bench there with her suitcase.
And then some complimentary water and complimentary tea, and it looks
coffee?
like oat porridge or something. Not that I can eat that.
So tea and coffee, and a little kettle to do all that in.
And then they've got the snack bar, which you have to pay for, so we're not going to be eating.
Yeah, we've
any
just
of that.
stashed some of our water bottles in there for the moment.
And there's a fridge. It's not a type of fridge I was expecting.
So that's the mini bar, basically. We've got a nice couch, table, chair, TV on the wall. They even left us a nice little card, welcome card, and a couple of shortbread cookies as a little welcome basket.
And a king-size bed. It's
A
the best.
very comfortable king-size bed. I slept about 11 hours yesterday, and
Yeah.
I'm probably gonna do the same again because of the jet lag. Got another full-length mirror over in the corner, some lamps, some side tables, a really nice quiet fan, and then the power is controlled by these little panels next to the bed here, so you can kill all the lights right from bed, and the one next to that side also has the controls for the air conditioning.
And the air conditioning works.
And the view outside. And where we're staying, that is the Clark MRT station across the street there. So we're in a pretty good area, really convenient. We've been able to walk around everywhere, and yeah, makes getting around in the city pretty easy. So that's it for the tour of this hotel. It's not a huge hotel, there's only 48 rooms. Rooms, as you saw, are pretty small, and you know, I think that's normal for Southeast Asia, but it is very, very comfortable, very well appointed, and it is also $400 a night, so it's not a cheap hotel. For the 5 nights we're staying, it would normally be $2,000, but we're actually not paying anything for this stay because we're using our Marriott Bonvoy points, and we paid a total of 120,000 Marriott Bonvoy points. And so if that's something that would interest you in learning how to do that, you know, leave a comment down below and maybe I'll address that in a future video.
That does it. Today we walked around Singapore. We're both a little jet lagged, so we didn't get up to too much. So we kind of just made it more of a food vlog than anything else. But I think we're just going to end the vlog there for tonight.
Yeah, I think so too. Like Cory said, we didn't really do too much today, but it's not even 7 p.m. yet, and we're pretty tired. So we've got a little bit of food in us, and that'll probably do for today.
So if you like this video, give it a like and subscribe, and stay curious and keep exploring.